If you're anything like me, laundry is a real hard pill to swallow every week, isn't it? And trying to actually get it put away after you folded it, we have real low motivation for that. Welcome to Master of Chemomstry, where motherhood and science collide. My name is Joy. In today's video, I'm going to tell you about how I organize my kids' clothes, which has helped save us time during our morning routine, and it just might simplify your life. After we had our third child, there was 3 major stressors that were part of our life that just made things difficult. Number 1, laundry increased. The never-ending cycle of laundry. It was just kind of bringing me into this pit of despair. Number 2, every morning was hard. The kids would always argue, the kids would fight, and a lot of the negotiation and issues surrounded their clothes, what they were going to be wearing for the day. By the time we were getting ready to go, someone was missing their socks. Or when they were trying to find pants, there wasn't any in their drawers because they were still in the folded laundry baskets sitting at the foot of our bed. It just seemed like every day was such a trial. Now, of course, there was other things going on besides that, but that seemed to be one of the main factors. The third issue is that my husband, who is very helpful with raising the kids, we do this as a partnership, he would often help and still helps get the girls dressed. But a lot of times there would be outfits that were just not quite right. They weren't matched, or it was a real fancy top with really kind of garbage bottoms that were only to be worn at home, and then we'd go out in public. So I was trying to think of ways, how can I, instead of being critical, how can I be proactive? What do I need to do to help relieve this anxiety, this stress, this rage that's kind of building up because of all these things occurring that are relating to laundry and clothes? As I was pondering what I should do to help relieve some of the problems that were arising, I realized that I had something already in my hands that I was doing on a weekly, bi-weekly routine for myself. In the past, I had a lot of problems with putting clothes on and being like, nope, this doesn't look right, tossing that off, trying on another outfit. And it would just waste a lot of time that I really literally didn't have in the morning. So about 4 years ago, I started putting together all my dress clothes, finding the blouse, the shirt, put it together with a sweater, with the jacket, with the blazer, and then whatever outfit I had that was in front, that is what I wore for the day. And there wasn't any of this messing around and trying to make a decision or saying it didn't look good. I made sure that it looked good a week or two before when I put them together, so all I had to do was put it on and go about my day from there. So what I'm going to show you next is how I used what I was already doing for my own clothes organization and how I used it to organize my kids' clothes. The clothes get folded in a different room, and then they get delivered to that cloth box in the corner. I get as many pairs of pants out as I can find, and then I lay tops on that match or would go with those pants. I roll them up, and then I get them into their drawers, which is a really good space saver in that rolled up form. I'll repeat the process with the clothes that are remaining, and if there's any leftover clothes that didn't get matched up, then they're just part of the next time I do it, a week or two later. I do not include socks in my toddler's bundles of clothes, but I do include them as well as other undergarments for my older kids. The reason I don't have the socks in the bundles is because a lot of times there's only singleton socks with these little tiny socks, and they're in later loads of laundry, so I just match them up later and then put them on my child the day of. The final step is to lay out the clothes, as many as I can get across, so we can grab and go. Here's the full list of the steps I use to organize my kids' clothes. I hope it's helpful to you. Now, if you're going to try this, I hope that you start with one person, maybe yourself, maybe one kid, and see how it goes. Maybe it'll work for you, maybe it won't, but it doesn't hurt to try. I'm assuming as my kids get older and start heading towards the tween and teen years, that there is going to be more choice on their end and they're not going to want me putting together their clothes anymore. But maybe because of the routine and the organization that I've already set up, maybe that will help them and guide them into following the same, and then maybe it'll make their life easier as they move forward into adulthood. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please be sure to like it, as well as to subscribe to this channel to get more videos about content like this. Our experiences can teach us so much, and I love sharing them with you. Thanks for watching.